Hey Nora, are you reading my message? Don't ignore me.
Hi, Ella. I've told you many times, private texts are prohibited during working hours.
What are you talking about? You're a big jerk. It's okay because we're family. Anyway, I heard you're going on a business trip today.
Yes, I am. I told you this morning, didn't I? It's an overnight stay, so I'll be back tomorrow.
Of course you'll be back tomorrow. I feel sorry for Luke, coming home tired from work and his wife not being home. You've been married for 20 years now, so why don't you quit your job and dedicate to your family?
Are you talking about that again? Can you please stop that kind of text during working hours? Every time I have a break, I end up replying to you, so I can't really take a break. We can talk after work since we're living in the same house. I'm on the move, so I have to leave now. Please don't text me while I'm at work.
That's why I'm telling you to get your butt out of work. It's not like you're making much money anyway. And even if you quit, the business will run without a problem. And besides, the reason I don't have my grandchild is because you keep working, don't you think? You wear high-heeled shoes all year round and keep your body cool in an air-conditioned office. Infertility is caused by your lack of self-control. So you should just quit your job.
I understand what you are saying, but if I quit my job, I wouldn't be able to have a decent life. If I quit my job now, I would be in trouble. Besides, it's not easy to quit a job.
Well, what are you saying? You still insist that you can't live on Luke's earnings?
We've had this same conversation over and over again. And yes, that's what I'm saying.
It can't be true. Oh my God. I really wonder why a woman like you came to my family. A wife is supposed to stay home and support her husband, right?
What? What era are you talking about?
Huh?
I've arrived at my client's office, so I have to go now.
Hey, Nora, are you still at work?
Hey, Luke, what is it?
I heard you said something terrible to my mom.
What kind of terrible things?
You said you don't want to deal with my mom, so you told her not to text you at work. I heard you said something bad to my mom for sticking up for me. She's your mother too, even if she's your mother-in-law. You need to take better care of her. Respect her more.
What the heck? I think she's twisting my words.
Huh?
She makes it sound like I'm the bad guy.
Huh? You know what? It can't be my mother's fault.
Yes, that's enough. I've had enough of it after 20 years of endurance.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Nothing. I need to get tomorrow's files ready if you don't mind. I have to go now.
Hey, we're not finished. Hi, Nora. Are you staying out today?
Hi, Ella. Overnight stay out? Well, yes, but it's a business trip.
Will you be back tomorrow?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
There's nothing wrong. You're not going to change your schedule, are you?
That's hard to say since it depends on the situation on the business trip. Maybe it'll extend a day or two. Why?
Nothing. Just checking.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Hey, Luke? What's going on? Please explain.
What are you mad at me for?
I just got home. The house is empty except for my personal stuff. Where's the furniture? Where are the dishes? What's going on? There are divorce papers in the living room. I don't understand.
It's just what you see. I'm divorcing you. I talked it over with my mom, and we decided to start living separately, so we moved out.
Did you do that on purpose? You know it's our 20th wedding anniversary, right?
Yes, I did. How does it feel to be handed a divorce on your wedding anniversary? You know, it would be easier to remember if we had our wedding anniversary and the anniversary of our divorce on the same day.
You're not making any sense. So you're saying that Ella agrees with the separation to divorce process?
That's what I meant.
Okay, I get it. But you'll still have to fulfill the necessary responsibilities that come with a divorce.
Responsibilities? Oh, you mean the divorce papers? I don't know why you're in such a hurry for, but I already filled out the divorce papers. All you have to do is fill them out, send them in, and that's it. I'm fulfilling my responsibility as your husband to fill out the divorce papers. You should check it before you start blaming someone else. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me ask you something.
What?
What are you going to do about your living expenses from now on?
Huh?
Your mother doesn't work. You're going to have to support her with your earnings. What do you think about that?
Of course I'm thinking about it. My mom and I have my father's inheritance, so it doesn't matter if you're not here.
I see, I understand. Are you sure you want to file for divorce?
Yes, I'm sure. Just get them out as soon as possible.
I'll think about it.
Good evening, Nora. Is it about time you went home? I'll make it clear. Please divorce Luke. You are no longer of any use to me.
First, Luke, and you're next.
What's next?
Just a few minutes ago, Luke texted me and told me about divorce and moving out.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then there's only one thing I can say. For me to have a grandchild as soon as possible. I think it's best for me to have you step aside quickly and have Luke get a new wife.
What? Grandchild? A new wife?
You heard from Luke, didn't you? Rachel is pregnant with Luke's baby, and she wants to marry him before the baby is born.
I see. I'd like to ask you one thing.
What?
What are your plans for living expenses from now on?
What?
If Luke divorces me, it means you can no longer rely on my earnings. Does Rachel work?
She got pregnant, so I made her leave her work so that she can be with us.
I see. So, the three of you, in a few months, the four of you, will be living on Luke's earnings alone.
Yes, that's right.
Are you sure you can handle it?
Of course we will be fine. After all, Luke's monthly income is double as yours. We will be able to live without any problems at all.
What? He doesn't make that much money.
What are you talking about? When you showed me your paycheck before, your salary was about $3,500 a month. I heard Luke earns double, so that means he earns $7,000 a month.
That's the opposite.
Opposite?
I make twice as much as he does.
What?
Let me put it in a simple way. It is correct that my salary is $3,500 per month. Luke earns about half of that. That's about $1,750 a month.
Huh?
We have lived under the same roof and you didn't notice? Your son graduated from high school, became a hairdresser, and changed jobs after he passed his 30th birthday. There is no way he could get such a high salary with no education and a new job in a different field.
But he said he was recruited.
He was fired from the hair salon where he worked because of his bad attitude. So he asked my relatives to hire him at their company. It's a small family-owned business, so they can't pay him a high salary. So you guys were living on my salary.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
He said he would tell you himself, so I kept out of the matter.
Huh? Wait a minute. If that's true, why would he divorce you? It doesn't sound like he thought this through.
According to the text from Luke just now, he boldly said he'll be fine because of the inheritance left by his father.
Huh? Inheritance? There's no such thing from the beginning.
I'm sure that's true. His father was a spendthrift. Anyway, why don't you have a thorough discussion with Luke? It seems that you two overestimate and depend on each other so much that you are catastrophically lacking in the essential discussions you need to have.
Nora, listen carefully. Me and my mom talked it over last night.
What? You must have been surprised at how much you misunderstood each other.
Shut up. Stop playing games.
So, what's the deal? You got something you want to say?
I'll tell you the only way to keep you from divorcing me. Give my mother $5,000 every month.
What? You know my salary. And why should I give it to her?
Because I know you're secretly making money in the stock market.
I'm in the stock market, but I don't make that much money.
I'll give you $300 as a monthly allowance. If you agree to these terms, we won't get divorced and I'll tell you where we moved.
I see.
If you want to be a family with me in the future, you're going to have to put up with me treating you like an ATM.
I can't. I'm going to live in Paris.
Huh? Paris?
My old boss is starting up a children's clothing brand in France. I was talking to him about my divorce, and he asked me if I wanted to go there and work with him.
What?
I thought this could be the biggest opportunity of my life. So I accepted the offer.
What?
He asked me if I was okay with coming to France as single, ready to live there permanently, and I said yes. The only time I come to the US is when I go back to my hometown on some occasions.
Don't tell me you already submitted the divorce papers.
I've already submitted the divorce papers. I submitted it to the city office this morning.
No way. They said I won't get my father's inheritance, which I was counting on. How am I supposed to live with my mom?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm going to charge you alimony for your infidelity.
Alimony? Huh? Why?
I'm sorry. I know you thought you were hiding it from me, but I've been aware of it for a long time and have been gathering evidence. And your mother inadvertently talked about your cheating partner, Rachel, on the text yesterday.
Oh my God.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you.
What the heck? There's more to it?
Do you remember we took a fertility test before, just the two of us?
Huh? What about it?
You didn't even ask for the results because you thought I'd have some abnormality anyway. You see, I wasn't the one with the abnormality.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You have azoospermia. That's why the baby in Rachel's belly isn't yours. I'm sorry for your loss.
What? You're lying, right?
Well, I've asked my lawyer for the rest.
Hey, Nora, wait a minute.
We are strangers now. Bye.
Wait, Nora! Hey, Nora, what's going on here? Please explain. Why did we get your mail at our new address when we didn't give you our address? What do you mean by content certified?
That house is your husband's parents' house, right?
Yes, it is. It was my husband's parents' house.
The name there is your husband's brother's name. You didn't know that? He said your husband and mother-in-law are living there without permission, and he complained to me.
What?
I told him what happened, and he agreed to cooperate with me until the matter is settled.
Settled?
I'm talking about the certified mail you received. Well, I'm going to charge Luke alimony for his infidelity, and I want him to pay it in one lump sum. That's what it says.
Alimony?
He cheated on me. I have the right to demand alimony. And by the way, Rachel has already paid it.
What?
She was lured by her husband's inheritance. She said she's not pregnant with Luke's child, and she'll leave him because she can't count on his inheritance.
The baby is not Luke's? Are you saying he lied?
Not all of them are lies, but it's not his child. It seems there was someone else in the relationship other than Luke, so...
Then my grandchild?
I don't think you're going to have one.
What? Nora? You can get back together with Luke. Sort things out. That's an order.
I don't want to. I'm going to Paris.
Paris?
Luke already knows about it. Are you not exchanging enough information again?
You don't have to tell me that.
It's too much trouble to talk to you again. Ask your son.
Nora,
Goodbye. Thank you for all your help the other day. I've come to a decision, so I'll accept your offer to go to Paris.
I'm glad I could be of help. We're still a fledgling brand, so it's going to be tough until we get on track. But I'm looking forward to working with you.
Yes, I'll do my best to make a fresh start. My life has changed rapidly in a short period of time. Now I'm rather busy with the procedures for going to Paris. My former boss and current employer, Jack, is back in the US temporarily, so we are spending time together. He proposed to me that he wants me to be his business partner for now, but eventually, he wants me to support him both at work and in private. I think I'm a bit naive, but I'm happy every day. Luke was laid off from my relative's company and is working as a day laborer to pay his alimony. Ella is doing cleaning work, which she is not used to, but she seems to be into a new religion and is participating in some kind of religious activities. I don't really care what happens to those two. I'm a stranger to them. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life in this new place.